Hey everybody, Logan is back in the long drive. Let's hop into it today and see what happens. Oh, my mirror's janky. There we go. Yes. Alright, so hey everybody, we are back. We are going to jump right back into the long drive and see what we can do. Today is the second day of July, and if it has not changed and you want to get your hands on this game, it is part of the Steam Summer Sale. I believe it is 25% off, so it is only about $9 US dollars right now, unless that has changed. When I looked the other day, it was on sale. So keep your fingers crossed and go check if you haven't played it. Obviously, I cannot recommend this game enough. So if you have been wanting to give it a shot, but you didn't want to pay full price, now is a good time to grab it. Alright, so I'm not seeing a whole lot out there. Can't even tell where the road really goes. Oh, geez. What? Oh, what caused that? Alright then. There was nothing there to cause that wreck, but we did it anyway. I don't think we lost anything though. Sometimes I think the game just trolls you. It knows that you don't want to crash, and so it's like, you know what, and it flings you across the map, but you don't lose anything as part of like a trick. But it's hard to tell. We are still missing some parts, obviously, so let's keep our fingers crossed and hope we run across something that will spawn one of these in it. And oh jeez, right, that was a bit excessive just for me trying to stop. Alright, we lost anything over there. So, autosave, there we go. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Sophia off, because after the whole weirdness last time, which I think I have resolved, I will tell you guys about that shortly. There we go. Dustin had mentioned taking Sophia off, and I think that was a good idea. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Maybe that will fix some of the weirdness we've been having. Alright, okay. Let's kind of angle it like this for just a minute. We'll see if that helps any at all. I mean, I'm kind of wibbling a little bit on purpose there, but that thing is in the road. Well, seems to be a little bit better. We'll kind of keep our eye on it. Oh. Busting the road. Okay, we're good. Shoo. Locked up the e-brake on that one. Alright. So the sun is setting, so we'll have us asleep before too long. So, nothing over there, okay. So again, we still cannot tell how far we're going, how fast we're going, or how much fuel we have. I'm not super concerned about fuel at this point. We had almost a full tank, but this big old V8 and the weight of this car will chew through the fuel in a short amount of time if we're not careful. Looks like either a building or that's just the road popping over the horizon before it renders. Yep, I think it was just the road popping up. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, now that we're into July, the last couple episodes of Stranger Things has dropped. I've been holding off on watching it simply because I wanted to be able to watch it all at once. So I'll probably spend some time tonight and tomorrow, maybe even 4th of July day, watching some of it. I don't really have any huge plans for 4th of July. It's coincidentally my grandfather's birthday, so we're going to do a bit of a cookout for him. Nothing, nothing major, just me, my mom, dad, grandpa, his wife, and oh geez, I did not think that rock was going to be an issue. Rock was an issue. Rock was definitely an issue. Holy cow. Oh, we didn't lose a headlight. Alright, let's go ahead and have us asleep. But yeah, just a small cookout, just the 5 of us, some hot dogs, hamburgers, basics. Man, I did not think that a little teeny tiny rock like that was going to be such an issue. but it certainly was. Okay, so I do see a building over there. It looks like it's just a bunker though, which I don't like the bunkers too much. They're good if you need food and water, which I bet we do. Yeah, we could definitely use some food and water both, and I think we just took a poo in the car. Hey, something spawned out there though. A truck. Nice. So now one thing that is really nice is you take this engine, put it in that truck. Ooh boy. Alright, let's see. We got some BBs, an autosave, there's a door, hatch, and a... Oh, what is that? Oh, that's bad. Hey, there's some meat. Let's have us a bite of that. And... Oh, a lot of food up here. Uh-oh. I threw the sausage. Okay, it's fine. So we're gonna drop that there. Take this, take this. Oh man, there's all kinds of food. Really, these big bacon bits, are what I really like. One bite of those completely fills you up. And because they're so big, you tend to get 4 or 5 good bites out of them before they vanish. So these right here will last you quite a while as far as needing food. But I don't know if I can fit 3 of them in here. So that one's all the way over. This guy is in the way. Yeah, see, this guy's not going anywhere. He's not moving over. What about this one? Can I drop him? I don't think he's dropping in there. And I've got my back to the world, which is concerning. Will he stay there? We've got the ammo basket. So we can certainly drop one of these in the ammo basket. Just so we know that we have enough food. So I would much rather have too much food than not enough. There's a poo in the ammo basket. Why did nobody tell me there was a poo in the ammo basket? Why are you not staying in the ammo basket? There, okay. Okay, we'll close that. Hop here, hop here. There's a rabbit closing in. We're gonna run in here really quick. There's some more ammo. Hey, there's a crowbar. I'm gonna autosave again. We're gonna drink some water really fast. Alright guys, we are back. Sorry about that. Not entirely sure what happened. So, this is the 3rd attempt at getting water out of there. The first time it went, everything was fine, and Unity threw up an error code. After that, Unity threw up an error code. So actually this is the 4th time. And then the system just hard crashed, throwing up a blue screen. Something about video scheduling, and now we're back after a reboot. So let's see if it stays up this time. And I don't know. So it's super weird. Something crazy has been going on, but only sporadically. It's like when I'm trying to do this, it might be OBS, because I've not had any issues other than when I'm trying to record. So I don't know. I've done other stuff. I've done BeamNG, I've done Space Engineers, Fallout 4, all kinds of stuff, and not had any issues at all. So I'm really not sure what the problem is. But at that point, it narrows it down to OBS. But I don't know. We'll see. It's very strange. But anyway, so we're back, at least for the moment. If it crashes again, you might just get the first few minutes up until it keeps crashing. And I put a little disclaimer at the end telling you guys, hey, here's what's happened. So we'll see. Last time we were actually heading out toward that building, and it crashed then. So let's kind of go this direction. But yeah, it's really strange. Now, I did install a graphics driver update the other day, so maybe that's a problem. The graphics are messed up or what have you. I don't know. It's really strange. But anyway, so before it crashed, I was just talking about how bouncy, about how interesting it is that it's been like 7 years since the first season of Stranger Things, and they're still trying to pass these kids off as like 11, 12 years old, whatever, when the girl that plays 11, whose name I don't remember, is now like an adult. She's like 18 years old. And they're trying to say like, oh, she's Millie Bobby Brown. That's her name. They're like, oh yeah, she's still like 12. Haha. So here's some fuel. What do we have? Oh, we're down 20 liters. It's a lot more than I thought we had used. It appeared we were down in the 60s. Okay. There's a croissant. Okay, I don't see anything there. Some paint. Well, it auto-saved, so hopefully you'll at least get up to this point if it crashes again. Alright, so there's the road, there's a bunny. I'm not seeing anything else of interest. I mean, it's pretty flat and barren out this way. So there's a bumper. I don't think it's the one we need, though. Actually, was it? Hang on. I don't think that was the bumper that we need. No, that's not our bumper, is it? Honestly, it's been a minute and I'm having trouble remembering. No, definitely not. Okay, I didn't think it was, but at the same time, my brain was saying, but what if? But what if, Logan? What if? Alright. So let's head back this way, we'll get back on the road. So that thing was actually closer to the road than it appeared from out there. So that's good. Alright. Oh, there's another small station here. Maybe it'll have some gas too. There is a barrel. Cross your fingers that barrel is... I wonder how this thing would look. Probably way too small. Yeah, way too small. Okay, so here's 1.8 liters of gas. Okay. Cross your fingers, cross your fingers. Nope. That is a gas oil diesel mix, which is completely useless for everything. I'm kind of wondering, I mean, granted, it would make the game a little bit more easy, but I kind of wonder if the devs have any plans to add in, like, filters, since these things spawn with everything and it makes all of it useless. If they have some plans to make, like, a filter system where you can go through and say, oh, you know, this is 50 liters of gas, oil, and diesel. Let's split it out into its constituent parts. I don't know if that would be a thing or not. Would certainly make the tankers, the sunken tanker ships, a lot more viable, because, especially for gas vehicles, we struggle to find a lot of gas in there, but we find all kinds of mixed things. So that would be kind of cool, even if it's just a gas oil mixture, but you're not running a two-stroke, then there you go, bada bing, bada boom, kind of thing. I always forget that the front windshield on this thing is tinted, and it looks so nice. And then I come out to this outside view to try to give you all something to look at, and it is blinding off the roof of this white car. Ooh, boy. Tell you what, if you look over there to the left, the ground is doing some weird things. Although I've noticed it's done that since one of these newest updates. They kind of fixed it, and it seems to have reverted. Ooh, speaking of things that need to be fixed, I watched the most horrible movie of all time. I've heard of it before, and I've watched like some, I don't know, dissections of it, I guess, you know, where people talk about it and they break it down, talk about how bad it is. But Birdemic. It is absolutely atrocious. I'm pretty sure I shot a better movie in high school with me and my buddies, no light, and just a crappy little handheld camera than the guy that made this movie did with a professional budget and crew. It's just awful. I mean, there are bits where there's no sound at all, the sound just jumps in. It just goes from dead to staticky loudness. I mean, ugh, it's awful. Now, I know my videos are not the best sounding. That's fine. I am not an audio technician. Audio is not what I do, which is why I tell you guys all the time, if there's a problem with the audio, tell me, let me know, and I will try to fix it to the best of my abilities. But autosave. Am not an audio person. It's just not my forte. But this guy, whew, I mean, it was bad enough that I'm sitting here saying, man, this is bad. The story was awful. It jumps all over the place, like timeline wise. Just 1 minute it's fall and they're having a fall festival. Then it's summer and they're watching a movie that shouldn't have been in theaters with another movie, and it's awful. Just dreadful. Dude's company sells and he makes like $1 bajillion, starts his own company selling solar panels. It's streaming on Plex for free. So if you don't have Plex, you can make an account. It's free, just like sign in with your Google or Apple or whatever. It's free. They let you stream it, kind of like Peacock, things like that, where you stream it for free with ads. But, oh man, just be prepared if you watch that movie to be horrendously upset with how bad it is. The acting is bad, the direction is bad, the sound is bad, the lighting is bad, and the visual effects. Oh boy. I don't think I can say anything that harshly enough says how bad the visual effects in that movie are. I mean, I've seen, what are those things? Infomercials, where a dude like leans over and dumps an entire bowl of popcorn on the floor because, oh no, I had a blanket on my lap. I need a Snuggie. And those are bad enough. But this thing has horribly rendered flat 2D CGI birds that just kind of flap around in the same place, and people wave like coat hangers at them, or fire guns that are just like pew pew, and they explode when they hit the ground. I mean, if you want to really just sit back and laugh at how bad movies can be, watch Birdemic. It is 9 out of 10 on the stupidity scale. Actually, no, it's a solid 10 out of 10 on stupidity. Audio visuals, 0 out of 10. Story, 1 out of 10. Acting, 1 out of 10. The whole thing is just atrocious. I really cannot say enough bad things about it. And that sounds horrible to say, and yet. Oh, Lord. Alright, so here is a garage. So let's hope, hey, there's a bike. Let's hope one of these is inside it. It probably was this. Anything? Hey, there's a fridge and a sleigh. Another autosave. I really think they have nerfed the spawns for vehicles. I mean, this thing's pretty much empty, which is very strange. These usually have a lot more in them. Uh-oh, left that open. Good thing we didn't crash and lose all our gasoline. So no, I am not playing with mods yet. I know a lot of people have suggested them. Like I said, maybe we finish this one, start like a season 2, do it again, or maybe like do a reverse drive, add some mods and see what they do. I know there's one that adds like superchargers or turbochargers. There's one that adds a new type of like high octane fuel that makes the engines run faster. AI mods, things like that. And I don't know. We'll see. I've seen enough about the AI mod but I'm probably not going to do it. I mean, on the one hand, it seems kind of neat to have to try to avoid traffic, things like that. But I've also seen too, if you take parts off their car, those parts despawn. So if, you know, we were in a bad wreck, lost a wheel, we stole one off of somebody's car as they were driving by, that will despawn when we reload the game, which I don't really want to deal with. So we'll see. But I'm probably not going to do that one. Maybe just some simple mods. I don't know. I did look at mods once before. I found the... Oh, what's that? Is that just a... Yep, that's just a... Oh, that's a double building. But it's a good place to call it a night. Yeah, we'll call it a night here. Let's see. Whoops, that was the wrong button, but that's actually kind of a cool shot. Let's get a little bit closer for the night. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Boom. Alright, we'll have us asleep. But yeah, the mods just seemed too irritating to install and maintain. So I don't know if that's something that we're going to fool with or not. Like I said, we'll see. I know a bunch of you guys have mentioned them. You want to see the mods. So maybe we'll fight through it just for that. Oh, what's this? Clock? Nope, compass. Although I don't think we have a compass in the car, do we? Let's find out. Yep, we do. I mean, we could have a second one, though. Upside down, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle. And then we'll just stick it... That's a little high. Oh, nope, you need to go back. We'll put it like right... there. Yeah, it's good enough. We don't really need it, but we have it. Alright, let's see. I don't think we need any water. We just drank a little while ago. There's some food. We'll probably go ahead and nibble it down. Half a liter of gas. There's a magazine. I've been playing so much Fallout 4, I saw that magazine and got really excited for the perk boost. Only to remember that they don't give perks in this game. Alright, there's a croissant. We do not need. I don't see any rabbits. Swing around over here really quick. Open this. Dang. Down to 55 liters. Yeah, this thing, I tell you, chews through the fuel. We're really going to need to find some before long. Otherwise, I'm worried about our ability to not run out. Because we found that one barrel, the game crashed, it didn't respawn in. So we lost all of that fuel, which is a full tank of gas, as well as an additional 20 liters in the trunk. So we had almost 100 liters of fuel, and we lost all of that down to like 60, 70 some. Oh, that's a no bueno. Okay, so at least we got a nice flat area here that we're able to kind of cross over the terrain and bypass a little bit of length. Which is one thing, you know, we say the road's about 5,000 kilometers. Things like this, you know, I'm shaving some of the distance off, but how much have we added back going off the road looking for things, looking at buildings, looking at sunken ships, things like that. So we never really know. I mean, we can hazard a guess that, oh, we've went about 5,000 kilometers, we're probably close. Versus, oh, we're at 3,000, I seriously doubt we have cut 2,000 kilometers off the drive just from cutting a few corners here and there. So I thought that was a building. It looks like it's just a little bus stop. So we're going to keep on cruising. I like this desert though. It's nice and flat, not a ton of things spawning in on top of us. And when they do spawn in, thus far, they've been far enough away that we can easily turn even at high speed. So the road kind of goes, curves back across that way. So I think it goes that way. So we're gonna just angle and drive off into the desert, which is all well and good until we do hit something, have a major crash, and that sends this poor car flipping through the desert. We lose 100% of our direction. Although we have the compass, so we're heading just a tick over west. So actually just head due west and we'll be fine, but we're almost back to the road. So the compasses really do have some purpose and things like that. But overall, they're not the most useful things in the game. Alright, so the road curves this way, goes on up. I see something in the distance. Looks like maybe a diner? Oh jeez, okay, we're good. I can't tell from here. Is it just a little bus stop gas station? I think it's, yeah, it's just a tiny gas station. Dang. I saw the light pole and it looked like the tower that shoots off the top of the diner. Alright, so let's squinch in through here. There's a truck with no wheels. What's this? That's some oil. There's a little bit of gas, a little over half a liter. Oh man, we are burning through that gas really quick. Let's get this out. Let's go ahead and grab this oil bucket because we might need some. I've not checked the oil level in a while. Come on. Oh yeah, we need like 1.5 liters of oil. Go, close that. Is there any chance that this thing is carrying gas? It has a lot of water. I don't think we need that though. Nothing of use in there. Alright, so off we go again. I was hoping that that thing was carrying gas. I don't know that I've ever seen one carrying gas before, but I was hopeful. Trying to be optimistic, you know, keep my mind open, think, hey, maybe it's carrying gas and we won't have to worry. So, let's see. So I did see a comment on one of the videos. Somebody commented that I had rebuilt this thing basically from the ground up and was complaining about the suspension. Which is fair. I did not rebuild the suspension. I think I have every right to complain that it bounces all over the bloody place. Now that being said, maybe if we just threw some weight at it, like some of those gold bars or the those big iron ties, maybe some of those would weigh it down. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it does just need actual extra weight. Thought the extra weight was the problem. Maybe it needs more. Who knows? It actually does seem to be doing a little bit better since we took Sophia off. And I mean, those things, the collision and the physics do act very strange on them at times. So it's very possible that Sophia was causing a lot of the issues. So we'll try it without her for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Rocking away. Okay, the road just kind of goes out this way. I'm hoping that it curves off to the left, so we're on the right side. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're good. We are booking it. Of course, without the speedometer, it's harder to tell how fast. But I'm guessing we've got this thing pretty much... Excuse me. I don't know what happened there. My voice just decided to stop. Weird. Okay, so there is something up there. It looks like one of the big gas stations that usually has a couple of cars spawn, at least they used to. Okay, now I do see a ship off out there. So, here's the question. Do we, random outhouse, do we detour all the way out there in hopes of gas? Because that thing's pretty far out. They're big, so they show up really early. That's a long way out, and that's a lot of gas to burn up in the event that it does not have any. Alright, so is there going to be any cars spawn here? Let's see. Not seeing. There's a truck. No cars though. So I mean, I guess technically a vehicle spawned. Oh, come on, come on, be gas. No. Was really hoping that was going to be full. Now see, these things are pretty cool because you can climb up on top. And they've got these hatches, and you can actually climb in the vehicle through these hatches and stuff. So that's kind of cool. This is pretty neat. I don't think that I want to take this. I mean, it is really cool, and it's fully built, has an engine, has a radiator, but we need gas and diesel, not gas, what the crap, oil and diesel. And I'm really enjoying Christine, so I don't think I want to change cars. Nothing super useful in here. Alright, so let's go this way. Alright, so the road goes that way. It seems like the road is actually taking us toward one of those containers. Cargo ships, not a container ship, cargo ship. So maybe we'll get lucky and it'll take us right by it. Because I can see the road kind of seems to curve off back in that direction. But there are times where it'll crisscross itself a bunch. Okay, so see, I can see it straight out that way. Alright, let's get over here and see where the road goes. Because I can see it out ahead of us. It goes that way, and then it continues on out. Alright, so I think here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to hit the road. We are going to park. We are going to call this episode here. And yeah, the road goes on out that way. But this got us a lot closer to the ship. So I think we're going to spin wildly out of control. We're going to come right over here. We're going to park on the road. Like so. Wait, there it is. Wait, where does the road go? It goes that way. But then where? See, we keep the binoculars for a reason. Alright, so there's the road. It goes that way, keeps going, and then it curves back. So where's that ship? There's a house. There's a watchtower. There's the boat. And there's the road. Okay, so I think... So this post is kind of in my way, but I think... Alright, so boat, road. That's actually a lot closer than I thought it was because the road bends. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to leave this episode here, wrap it up, and I think next time we're going to shoot straight across to the boat, and then we'll basically 90-degree angle it back to the road, thus avoiding all of this, and bypass it, and go straight to the ship and then over there. Yes, and then we'll continue on and hope that the ship has a big old barrel of gasoline in it. Alright, so we're going to leave Sophia in the trunk for now. We're going to get back in the car. We're going to angle it so it's kind of pointing at the ship. We're going to do that. And yes, so next time we're going to shoot straight over, go to the boat, cut back across to the road, and continue on, hopefully with a bunch of gasoline. I think that's the plan. We have a plan, we know what we're doing, and that is what will happen. So guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, I am Logan, this is The Long Drive, and I will catch you next time.